Moving on just a little bit about the experiences that your sectors have had so much with so far with customs formalities at the border. Now, I know from offline discussions, I think I've as chair, and I'm sure members have been the same, speaking to all of you at various points. But Richard, in particular, from the British Poultry Council, I mean, you mentioned there was, the costs of containers, the costs of sometimes having to destroy containers worth of chicken meat because it's a perishable good. Sometimes due to the export health certificates being required in 3 languages, the language of the departure country, England, the departure of the arrival country, perhaps France, and the arrival of the destination country, perhaps the Netherlands. And to have these wrongly numbered or to have the wrong colour stamp on them would mean nothing but problems. And also the issues around the office in Carlisle, I think you told me, dealing with the export health certificates. So just generally, that and border stuff, can you just give an overview from poultry, please?
Oh yes, from the poultry perspective, yes, we have seen our fair share or unfair share of rejections for what would be administrative errors. So the interpretation often of the receiving border control posts and the receiving vets. There have been instances where export health certificates have been filled in incorrectly from our end as well. So there is a significant learning curve. Approximately, this is a very broad average, for every rejected load for our members, it's a swinging value of around £15,000. So this is not small amounts of money we're talking about here. And there will be consistency coming, as has been mentioned, as people get used to the process. What our concern, one of our big concerns, is whether the government resources for those activities that only government can do, such as the export health certificates, are just not ready for that level of impact. The resources devoted to it, I think, are inadequate. With the best will in the world, those vets and those officials who are in place already, I think, have done an extraordinary job given the circumstances. I just simply think there is not enough resource within the system to cope with future needs for this new, what people describe as the new normal, but this new system.